Juan and Isabel Perez Real Estate. We're here today talking about June and what happened to the real estate market. So we're going to share with you some of the bullet points about the real estate market right now and how it ended last month. And some of those bullet points are, unemployment rates, forbearance, mortgage rates, prices forecast, and we're going to also go over an analysis of the local market.
87% of the sellers are concerned their homes won't sell because of the pandemic and resulting in an economic recession. But the reality is we have sold 372,000 houses last month around the country. The consensus was for 3,074,000 jobs by June, but today we have 4,800,000 jobs added. We can see in this graph the unemployment rate start going up on March and it skyrocketed on April. But today we can see a decline, which is more people getting jobs again. So up to date we are at 11.1%.
And now one thing to have in mind about that 11.1% is that more than half of that percentage is still temporary job losses. So in the next months, we're going to see a cut at least in half of the unemployment rate. Now, the Wall Street Journal shares with us that the U.S. job growth surged last month, underscoring the economy's capacity for a quick rebound if businesses continue to reopen and consumers regain confidence.
All of the activities forbearance which are past due on their mortgage payments, 77% have at least 20% equity on their home. What does this mean? People won't let the house be taken by the bank. People won't lose the house. They can sell it, put it on the market, sell it, and pay down the debt.
Yeah, at least the majority of the people. I mean, it also comes to timing. Put your house in the market. We're seeing here in the graph that only 1% in the country has a negative equity. So really right now, even if you lose a little bit on that equity.
That's the good thing with real estate, which anything takes time. Comparing with the stock market, you can lose everything overnight, but with real estate, everything takes time, so you can be prepared.
Now the home showings in North America, I don't know if you saw the last videos that we did on how the market was in the beginning of the year. It was low. So even though coronavirus was coming and none of us knew that it was coming, the amount of showings were really low at the beginning of the year. Then it started to spike up a little bit in February until March, where coronavirus started happening. A lot of people just took their house off the market, and a lot of people just said, we can't go see it. So there was this kind of freeze there for some time. And what happened is, by May, the beginning of May, it started to pick back up again. There's a lot of 360 tours. There's a lot of other ways for you to see properties right now. And sellers are seeing that the inventory is low. Houses are leaving the market immediately. They're getting under contract. So it's kind of easing up a little bit of that fear that the sellers had on putting the house in the market.
Right.
And buyers realize, you can just go see the house safely.
Right. Based on this CLO report, newly pending sales went up 18.8% month over month. Now, let's compare it with the last year. Total listings, we are down today 20.7%.
Mm-hmm. And this basically means that inventory is low. And it's at its all-time low. Now, that really helps us know and understand that, hey, house prices are not just gonna drop. Because it all comes to demand and offer, right? So if there's still demand,
based on the supply, the demand is highest, mm-hmm. and the affordability of the homes, right. The interest rate, right. All of that pushes the market forward. So let's see this graph. How is the forecast of the home prices? And based on these sources, the majority of them, they project appreciation over the next years.
Riviola Faroki shares with us that the housing market is likely benefiting from low mortgage rates, stronger demand for larger spaces, and more people work from home and desire to move away from the crowded cities to avoid the exposure to coronavirus. And we've seen that a lot here in Claremont. Like, so many people just moving to, not just Claremont, but Lake County, I could say, which is our market, our main market. And we've seen a lot of people just wanting that green, wanting that space, wanting to be away, not just looking for the regular home that they wanted before, but now they want a pool, now they want more space for the kids to play, now they want an office.
They want an office, right?
Now they want a homeschool. So this takes us to, where is Lake County? What's happening in Lake County? What's happening in Claremont? What's happening around our area right now? And we have, in the last 4 weeks, we've gotten 874 more listings. But check this out, there's been 700 sales. So that's not counting the ones that are pending right now.
Right.
So that's how the market is at the moment. We need more homes.
The median listed price is 243,000 and the medium sales price is 241,000. You can see the prices are still going up. If you can check more on everything we talk about here, here are the resources where we can find this information.
And thank you for watching this video through the end. Please follow us or subscribe to our channels. Comment down here what questions you have about the real estate market. What questions do you have about selling right now? What concerns you? And then we'll be more than glad to answer any of these questions.